There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Go cry much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe when you're home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fence. I still cry much, came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like Martin Luther King. Till we friendly on the phone so you can call us. We ain't gonna call you back, say they don't know if you call us. Say what you gonna do now, we all coming true now. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is I.A.N and this is Crime Watch, and we are back. Top of the evening to you. You know, ladies and gentlemen, it's just a rainy Friday. Rain. What am I going to tell you today? I really want to hear from you. Open up your lines, let's see what's going on out there. You know something, the murder toll is 289. But, today, you know, I had a little experience. And I won't say experience here, but I was a bit down after meeting the family of the taxi driver. You know, the taxi driver who was found murdered yesterday in the ARANGUEZ area. BALIRAM, BALGOBIN, the former retired army sergeant. I met his family today, ladies and gentlemen. I met his family today. I met his son. He did look about 26, 27, somewhere around there. And his other son went to forensic. I met his wife. I met their daughter. I don't know, that's just a sad thing, boy. And you know, sometimes you take up the newspaper, or you hear me tell you 289 people have been murdered for this year, but sometimes you don't know what really happens. You know, what really going on with these people and them. This woman left her husband, this man left his home lunchtime, passed home for food, he was, you know, normal, not knowing that would have been the last time. The daughter and the son went to movie town in town to look at a movie. They got the call when they were coming out of the movie, walking out of the movie, I believe. Walking out of the theater. Phone call, bam, father shot. They saw police on the road, give them an escort straight down to the crime scene. But you know something, we live in a time where we don't know who's next, you know. We don't know, you just don't know. I know the sad part about this. Nobody's saying anything. Nobody's saying anything. That kind of it's sour my spirit, boy. Because it's like 289 people murdered in this country and nobody are doing nothing, you know. People missing. How many people missing, gone missing in this country? You don't even have human trafficking, you don't know what. They would never say, well, let's liaise with the embassy, the American embassy, let's liaise and see how we can get the FBI to come in and, do their thing and, blah, blah, blah. No. When the embassy puts travel advisory up, they vex. When the ambassador to be speaks about the ISIS presence in Trinidad, it's the highest in this capital, they vex. The government vex. He shouldn't say that about Trinidad. But it's going on. Today, ladies and gentlemen, in fact, before we go further, yesterday, taxi driver BALIRAM BALGOBIN was robbed, shot and killed at Ali Drive, Johnny King Road, ARANGUEZ. Let me go, just to recap, let me just show you what went on. This is his body here. I think White Shoes was also on the scene. Leave the video, please. All right, White Shoes was, Officer Gordon was also on the scene. Open up the lines. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. 6714062. Take the audio down on your setter when you're calling. Look, that guy walking there, that's Officer Gordon. White shoes. See, he's working today. Watch him, watch him, watch him. Hi, caller. Good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. 6714062. Take the audio down on your set. This is the man how he was lying there. These are better photos of him. Photos of him in happier times. You have other photos? All right. Ladies and gentlemen, today I met with his family at their home. I spoke to the wife, I spoke to the son, I spoke to the daughter, but it's really sad. You see everybody here, I'll tell you this, when somebody dies in a family, they lose a loved one, everybody will come and they will bring pastries for you, they'll bring coffee, they bring biscuit. You know, it makes you smile sometimes, no matter what. It kind of put out a smile on your face, all your relatives are around, people flying in, neighbors coming, they foot to foot with you, some bringing a little pill out, just to keep the mourners up. But you see, after the funeral, when the tent pulled down, that is when the pain starts, That is when the pain starts. That is when you start to grieve. That is when it really hits you. That is when you go to the supermarket and you realize you can't spend like before. That is when you realize how much bills you have. That's when it really hits you. That's when it hits, because when everybody go back home to their respective jobs and people can't afford to stay by you whole day again. For now, people can stay by you and people come across and spend night and, mourn with you, share your pain. After the tent pull down, is you. Just to that woman, Just to that woman. Is BALGOBIN wife and the 3 children to catch, Yeah. I spoke to them today. We're in the ARANGUEZ area. This is a connection with a taxi driver who was brutally murdered yesterday and his body dumped about 3 streets away from his home in ARANGUEZ. I'm here sitting with his wife, his 2 children. His other son has gone to forensic to see with other family members to see, what they can do and get the documents ready for cremation and so. But, the bigger picture is that, on that set stand at ARANGUEZ and the ARANGUEZ main road, about approximately 3 days ago, there was a robbery there. And it is so ironic that he even told his wife he had concerns about his safety. But nevertheless, after he spent some time in the army and, he became, he was promoted to a sergeant. He started his life and sent his children to university, and his daughter here just wrote A-levels and whatnot, and it's just shattering because it's like the family, they are lost for words. Mom, tell me, first of all, accept my sympathy. When was the last time you saw your husband?
In the morning, Tuesday morning, lunchtime.
Lunchtime,
Yeah, 2 o'clock. Lunchtime.
And what he said to you?
He didn't say nothing much. He didn't say no words. He just eat.
And how long has he been a taxi driver now?
Well,
how many years approximately? How many years?
6 years.
6 years.
6 years. 6 years now. After he left the army.
Yeah.
Full time, yeah. So just to make sure to send his children to school and we built up a really nice house and Do you ever imagine anything like this, whatever? I mean, today you're just shattered. Your whole life has been a 360 degrees turn. You're now a widow. These children are fatherless. You ever imagine anything like this would have ever happened?
I was kind of worried when he said something like that was happening. I worried.
Oh, yeah, about 3 days ago, eh?
Yeah, I worried.
Yeah.
I was worried about him. I didn't tell him anything.
But you never imagined. But tell me,
never.
You never imagined that something like this would have happened?
No.
Huh.
He was a nice person.
When he got up that morning to go to work, the morning you saw him, right? That was the last time you saw him in the morning. He didn't come home for lunch?
Yeah, he came home.
But what was his mood like when he came home for lunch? He did anything strange? I mean, now sitting back and just, you know.
No, he was quiet. He was very,
quiet?
Yeah, he was very quiet. But most time, a few days, he was like that.
Just
About 2-3 weeks, he was kind of like
quiet?
that. Quiet, yeah. He didn't talking much. Yeah, he was kind of quiet.
So you all noticed something like a quiet just took him over?
Yeah. Most time he gets him, but for a few days, I observed him. He was very quiet. And you say him not much. And he don't like it, ask him not much. He's get vexed. So I just leave him.
Wow.
He was quiet, very quiet.
How long you all been married for?
Oh, no. How old are you now?
Oh, 20 something? Yeah. 29 years. Wow. You know, ladies and gentlemen, sometimes you see these things happen and you don't know that after, you know, how a family is shattered, that the whole family is destroyed. I mean, so who's the breadwinner here now? You have the little girl, the brother, the other brother, he works kaleidoscope here. The other brother, he goes to UV, he has the sideline jobs and whatnot, but who's really going to pick it up? The bigger picture is who's going to pick it up from here? And it's, you know, it just goes to show the extent of crime in this country, that suddenly you just don't know, it's almost 291 now, almost 290, and it's like, but there's 290 families shattered in this country now, shattered, 290 generations shattered. I mean, how you ever going to pick it up from this? I mean, after you see, and just as I always say that when the tent has been removed, and I mean, right now you have all the family coming by to support and, I mean, make food for the wake and whatnot, and everybody trying to be with you. But after the tent is pulled down and you know, life goes back, and that's the hard part, you know. What's going to happen after when everybody to go back to their respective jobs, and because everybody just for 1 week will just be here and whatnot, and just after just for you to catch, you know. This is really, really, you know, really, really sad. I mean, but how do you describe this? And what is your name?
My name is Andrew BALGOBIN.
Andrew BALGOBIN. How old are you?
28 years old.
28.
I can't believe this happened.
And how long have you been working kaleidoscope?
Almost 2 years now.
Yeah, but you're 28 now, and you just show, you know, they just throw into the dance with that. No father around. What about the little girl here? Hi. How old are you?
18.
And you just wrote A-levels?
Yeah.
You know working?
No.
Wow. And what is your name?
Indira.
Indira BALGOBIN. And your other brother? Andrew. Andre. How old is Andre? 27. 3 children and a widow now. Whole life just take a 360 degrees turn. If you have any information with respect to this unfortunate incident, get in contact with me. But I just wanted to come out and show you that how crime, I mean, normal people, normal children, their life just take a 360 degrees turn. Their father has gone to work, he get gone down, car gone, robbery. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have any information, get in contact with me. Mom, I wouldn't really take you through a long interview and ask you no more. You know, but I just want you to know we're going to rely on the public, on the viewers, if you have any information to tell us, and you know what exactly they saw, and get in contact with me. I can even just imagine. Were you very close with your dad? So he used to drop you to school?
He used to drop me on quiz and I used to take a maxi to go to lunch.
Oh, you attended Lakshmi Girls? Okay. So tell me, what kind of vehicle is it?
The vehicle is a Toyota Fielder wagon, PCU 1708. That is the
Intended age to work taxes.
Yes, so it's age.
17.
Okay.
Silver, field.
Any rims, any graphics, anything?
No, everything
you have
original.
pictures of the vehicle?
I think my brother has.
If you can WhatsApp me, some pictures, yeah? Alright, so we're gonna go, but you know, I just decided to come and really show you. The tent is up and he built a nice house here. And it's so unfortunate. What time they remove the body?
into RMA Hardware today for all your building supplies from start to finish. We have decking sheets, under ceiling, new wave galvanized 26 gauge painted, I-beam, Z and C purlin, gypsum board, French style steel windows, red and concrete blocks, pick up at factory, TCL cement, corrugated steel, garbage bins and much more at competitive prices and VAT inclusive. So check us out today.
By public demand, Fab India Expo is now closing on July 16. Yes, you have just a few more days to visit Fab India Expo, located at the White Tent opposite Medford gas station, Shagwanas. Massive sale now on. Get up to 80% off. Spend $1,000 or more on links or credit card for a chance to spin to win up to $500 instantly. We cater for the entire family. Don't miss out on this opportunity to visit the best of the best. Now closing on July 16, located at the White Tent opposite Medford gas station, Shagwanas, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m.
For all your air conditioning needs, check out Neil Cool today. We carry brands like Lennox, Daikin, Comfy, Amana and Delta air conditioners. Lennox 2500, Comfy 2250 installed. Daikin is back in stock, 12,000 BTUs for 2800. So call us today, 748-4122. Neil Cool Air Conditioning Services, quality brands, professional services. SM Drugs now open at Piaco International Airport, opposite First Citizens Bank. Over-the-counter drugs only, no prescriptions. For more information, call the Atrium at 669-0592 or 669-0325.
Racetrack Wheels carries all sizes of tires. We have the latest rims in all sizes, all at drastically low prices. They are the sole distributors for Salin and Achilles tires, the #1 tire for comfort and performance. We also do blank wheels that could be drilled to your vehicle specification. It's all about new technology and keeping ahead of the game. At Racetrack Wheels, 2 massive locations, 330 Eastern Main Road, Aruca, and 82 Bucco Road in Tobago. Or call 642-1539 or 631-1044.
Matthew Industries Limited, leader in wrought iron designs, garage doors, steel doors, warehouse racking, and even beautiful unique chandeliers, and a lot more supplies at affordable prices. So check us out today at number 114 Balmain Road, Couva, or call 679-3271 for more info.
In 2012, P&V Marketing pioneered an industry revolution and introduced hybrid vehicles. P&V Marketing are the leaders in the importation and sales of hybrid vehicles in Trinidad and Tobago. We have the latest models in Toyota, Nissan, and Honda SUVs and cars. Brand new and roll-on, roll-off. Our certified hybrid technicians service every vehicle we sell. Don't get left behind. Visit P&V Marketing Company Limited or call 672-2083.
It's your journey, our passion at Brandtech. Visit us today at number 10 Londonville Main Road, Montrose, Shagwanas, or contact us at 672-8575. Now open on Saturdays.
Are you tired of not being able to sleep at night from fear of someone jumping your wall? Well, fear no more. We at Ultratech Security have the solution. Electric security fencing, your first line of defense. Cheaper than razor wire and 100% more effective. It's the future trend in home security. So call us today for a free quotation at 708-2704 or 374-8726.
Sheiklisha Limited, the Caribbean's largest manufacturers of plain and printed paper bags, leaders in plastic bags, vermicelli, split piece powder, and greaseproof paper, ideal for doubles, french fries, and sandwiches. Supplying stores nationwide. For quality products, trust Sheiklisha Limited, 665-3336.
Hey boy. You heard that interview? Look at the family. Just look at the family. Let me open my blinds. What's going to happen with the 3 children? Look at the house. Sox, you show the house where he was building there? Could you go to it for me, please? Before we go to anything there? The outside of that house, watch. Stop. Look at the house he's building. All right? I'm just showing you. He already started to do the top. The downstairs part here. Still building the top. People trying. Still fixing up the... He's still fixing up the yard and whatnot, the build a fence. Not everybody in racketing. Look at the family. Just go to the family. Look at them. What's going to happen with them now? Imagine 289 persons murdered in this country. Nobody say anything, you know. And tomorrow, who's going to be tomorrow? Your family? Hi, caller, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. It's really, really sad. Go ahead. The army and, you know, open up the lines. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. You can take the audio down. Hi, caller, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. 6714062. Remember, take the audio down on the set when you call in. And I mean, look, the wife is there, the daughter is there, the son is there, her husband murdered. I mean, look at them. What exactly going to happen with them? And you see, I'll tell you something, as I said, when the tent and everybody come in every night and this one supporting, some people bring in cheese, they bring in bread, they bring in coffee, you know, snacks and whatnot. After funeral, that's it, you know. After funeral, that's it. What's going to happen? What is going to happen? Look at the father lying there. Watch. The daughter was telling me that she had to go, she visited the scene, you know. Hi, caller, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch.
Yes, good afternoon, Mr. Allen.
Go ahead.
You see what I have to say? This country has lost quality leadership. And because of that, the criminals having a field day.
That is true. Well said, well said.
Do you understand? Because I want to make a comparison with you and Dr. Keith Rowley. Okay? What I have to say about that? Now, you are the leader, but you have been put there with divine interference. You see, Dr. Rowley was put there by the people. And because of that, you know, he could just turn on the people and he okay with that. You can't do that because you have to answer to somebody much higher than that, Mr. Allen.
True.
I know that, right? So I don't want to say much, but I just tell you that, right? And because of that, criminal will do whatever they want. We'll talk on another time. You know,
but that guy is right, you know. It's like, you know, today I got so upset. It's like I cut the conversation short with the woman and I was like, oh God, I got fed up. I'm sick. You know, it just goes to show you how a robbery could turn. And listen, man, and Socks was telling me the car is so true. Yeah? A small robbery could turn into a big thing, you know. And look at that. I mean, robbery, they stole his car. Look him on the ground there. And it just is like, I fed up. It's like, you know, I just fed up. I sat down there and I'm like, oh my God. Like, you know, the amount of people I have interviewed already, wives, children who lost their father, husband children who have lost their parents. It is unbelievable, you know. Until I sat down there and like my head started spin, I was like, oh my God, I had enough. I can't take it no more. I said, Socks are ready to go. Yeah, because I fed up by it. And nobody's doing anything, you know. Nobody's coming out, you know. Dylan and them, like, they don't care. They just don't care. Rowley don't care nothing. That man don't care nothing. Nothing. I self my God, nothing about the country. Yeah, boy. Nothing happens. It's just meeting after meeting and they want them. It's like nothing happens. People just fed up. They don't go to a meeting. What meeting? Look at carnage. Down the carnage here. You know the bacchanal running carnage? That man do nothing for carnage. The last government bill, I think community center or school or whatever, and they have some bacchanal with a gas station right now in carnage. A gas station that has been closed for many, many years. Close to the health center. And they want to take the gas station from the man now. I tell you, it's all kind of bacchanal thing with these people. I never know. Ask them about the gas station. Ask the Prime Minister about the gas station, his constituency. What going on with that? Is it true they want to take it from the man? Is it true they want a ranking thing and to bust the man short because it's a black man who owns the gas station? Ask them now. Yeah, well, it look like they want 1% to own the gas station. But don't beat up. I pay special attention to what going on in Carnage. Special attention. I had meetings with the owners of the gas station already. I had meetings with people who have prime properties up there. I had meetings already, so I ain't saying nothing. But I just want you to know. I'm just telling you, I just show you my cards on the table. Don't beat up. I don't know what's going on already. Look at the family. Watch them. Watch them now. Look at the family. Look at the family. Hi, caller. Good evening. You're live on Crime Watch.
Yeah, good evening. Yeah, now they're not going to facts in the year. I mean, it's hard to see that people are losing their loved one. This minister, Dylan, would not resign. I mean, he should be ashamed of himself. Because this crime is happening and they just remain silent and show that they are also guilty. To him not to do good and do it not to him also, it is sin, you know. By Rowley and the cabinet minister saying silent, they are part of the whole system as well as happening. And they don't care about the population because they are there to protect and to serve and they are there to make laws that will benefit the law-abiding citizens.
True. You know, ladies and gentlemen, today, the ARANGUEZ taxi stand people had a big protest, you know. They had a big protest and they shut it down because I heard they have cameras, they're not even working. I know the police would, and I know, hey, this government really don't know what to do with people, you know. Go down and somebody meet the taxi drivers and them and say, well, you know, we're very concerned, the social service. Do you know how many children who have lost their parents don't even get help from social services? The guardian had to go, the guardian, the people who looking after the children, the grandmother, the auntie and them, had to beg like dog, you know. The children lose their father, they lose their mother, and nobody to mind them. And when they go by social services, all kind of chain up. And all the social services taking care about is their own political people. You know, just last week, a taxi driver attached to the ARANGUEZ taxi stand was held. Today it had a big protest and they're right how to be danced. That is the only how you will hear what's going on, you know. Go ahead.
Come wave, come this side. We don't want to make the picture. I want this side now. We don't want the pictures, boy. Right.
The reason why we take this stand is because we are here to show solidarity for our brother who have died, one of the most quietest person on this taxi stand, never had issues with drivers or any passengers. Right? It's a twofold story. The other one is that we are trying to come out for the longest while I've been making representation through the town meeting since 2015 to have cameras installed in our stand so they can help the police with their investigation. We'd like to send a message to the relevant authority, person who in charge and other stakeholders that we need cameras on the southern side, because if you look at the southern side of the taxi stand, there is no cameras at all.
We are here this morning in solidarity of our loved one, our comrade and our colleague, Mr. BALGOBIN, an ex-soldier who was murdered yesterday. His car was hijacked, he was assaulted, he was killed, he was robbed, you name it. I mean, the gentleman received 7 shots. For what kind of money? What kind of robbery is this? For 7 shots? What, did this person owe you something more? We are very displeased right now. Trinidad, we need to wake up. We tired of this kind of service. Everybody that comes to address.
Hey boy, you know, while all that going on, a temple in McBean. You know, they go on in the temple in McBean, right opposite the Savannah. That's the McBean temple, right? Where the guy that sells the chicken, what's his name again? What's his name? Dennis? Steffers? Peppers. All right, everybody knows him as Peppers. That kind of family to me. But nevertheless, Peppers, they call him Peppers. About 2 blocks, about 2 buildings away from him, heading to Vancouver, you know, they go on in the people temple and vandalize the people temple. What kind of... You really ask. Look, watch. What are they showing you? Watch your photos. Remove the CG bar so you'll see it better. Watch it. Break up everything. Mash it up. Mash up the people Murti. Watch. And the hands and whatnot. The people, I mean, these are people Murti. Hey, boy, I tell you, sick people out here, boy. Sick people out here, boy. Who could, you know, in church, they're robbing the priests. They're robbing the priests. They're robbing in church now, you have to be, if you have your phone, you have to make sure, and don't forget it. They're breaking the cars, they park in the church. And those Murtis are made out of marble, you know. But, you know, I'm going to tell you something today. And I'm glad that whole Murti talk come up. It have a particular place in Montrose selling Murti for big money, and a big money they're selling Murti for. Sucks we have the interview. Huh? No, but we have it on our archives. Sucks sometimes it's kind of going a trance, you know. That'll take a little while for his brain to connect. They're selling Murti and whatnot. Have people in temple going and buy Murti. But you know what's going on? It's fake Murti they're selling to other people and charging them big money and then carrying it by a man down the road in Waterloo after Butler Village to repair. And when it crack up, they say they send it India to fix back. But they're dropping it by the man's house. And fixing it back and tucking it back with plaster Paris thing and sticking it back. And after 6 months, you are marble changing color. But charging big money for Murti, you know. I tell you when God ready for all you. I don't know what part of hell all you're going in, you know. But we have the video, we have the interview. We have it, sucks. We're supposed to have that. And look how they break him. Look at it. Open up the line. Say hi, caller. Good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Yeah, go ahead.
Hi, good night.
Good night.
Good night, Mr.
Good night.
I would like to find out something here. This young man that they're killing Countries, how come we ain't hearing nothing about it?
Which man they killing Countries?
The same Dylan.
That Ben 10. All we know, Ben 10 was involved, and we could get the photos that apparently the police in Chaguanas went to execute a search warrant, and they were confronted with gunfire. That is all. And there was exchange of gunfire between the police and Ben 10, and that's it. That is all we know. And his family is free to come here. They are free to come here. All right, they are free to come here. But nobody's disputing that, eh? Nobody's disputing that. The family free to come here, you know. Ladies and gentlemen, 2 cops in court charged with allegedly robbing a teenager of $21. Police constable 22-year-old Kushan Gluran of Cokerit and 22-year-old Carlton Gabriel of Digger Martin were granted $200,000 bail when they appeared in Port Elizabeth Magistrate Court earlier today on charges of misbehavior in public office of an allegation that they allegedly robbed Jarob Constantine of $21, forced him prison and lawfully took and carried him away. The alleged offense took place at Salazar Street in St. James on Thursday, 21st of June at the St. James Police Station. As part of their bail condition, the policemen, both of whom have 4-year service, were ordered to report to the St. James and Western Police each week and stay away from Constantine. But I wonder something here. $21? $21? Okay, I ain't going to say nothing. Who's Constantine relative? All right. Hold it up. Stolen vehicles and a loaded gun found in Kunupia house. 1 day after police service disclosed that 435 vehicles, which worth around $39 million, was stolen between January and June 2018. Central Division police officers raided a house at Ferry Lane off Ragunana Road in Kunopia and found close to 20 assorted stolen vehicles at a house believed to be a chop shop. Officers also found seized a loaded revolver and were waiting the assistance of specialized personnel to conduct a thorough search of the premises, which they said were littered with feces and filth. One man was detained. Open up the lines. Can I see the video, please? In fact, before we go with the video, let's take a fast break.
Tire Clinic. Get the best quality tires in the country at affordable prices at our branches in Couva, Chaguanas and Pleasance Park. Tire Clinic, a tire for every need.
Screwtech Limited, STL, as the name suggests, are wholesalers of screws, bolts, nuts and other fastener products for all your industrial and commercial use. We are located at number 792 Papuri Road, Lower Barrackpore. We have also created our own branded STL products with over 10,000 individual items of varying grades and sizes, so you can ask for it by name at all leading hardwares across Trinidad and Tobago. You can contact us at 654-5205 or 290-7733. Screwtech Limited, the leading screw company in the Caribbean.
Score big with great savings from Extra Foods. Rosemont chicken Vienna sausages 3 for $11.95. Happy pasta cuts assorted $3.95. Happy oil 3 liter $39.95. Kellogg's Fruit Loops $14.95. Famous Amos chocolate chip cookies pack $4.95. Kellogg's Fun Pack $29.95. Kirkland's popcorn $3.95. Pringles small can $5.95. Nature Valley granola bars, oats and honey $3.95. And Trinidad juices assorted 19 ounce $9.95. Only at Extra Foods, Endeavour, Grand Bazaar, Arima, and Chaguanas Main Road. Always something extra for you.
By public demand, Farbinja Expo is now closing on July 16. Yes, you have just a few more days to visit Farbinja Expo, located at the white tent opposite Medford gas station, Chaguanas. Massive sale now on. Get up to 80% off. Spend $1,000 or more on links or credit card for a chance to spin to win up to $500 instantly. We cater for the entire family. Don't miss out on this opportunity to visit the best of the best. Now closing on July 16, located at the white tent opposite Medford gas station, Chaguanas, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m.
The grand opening of Homeland Marketing Company Limited, beautiful wrought iron products for gates, fences, burglar-proof and lots more. Come and view our large stock of ready-made wrought iron designs, paints, tools and welding products. Visit us at 44 Montrose Main Road, Chaguanas. Call 235-GATE or 235-IRON.
Get the best roti and home-style curry in Chaguanas right here at the Curry Leaf. We serve breakfast and lunch daily, and we also cater. Visit us at 56 Ramchandra Street, Chaguanas, directly opposite Price Club Supermarket. Delivery also available. Call us at 234-0534 to place your order today. The Wiz Computers Limited, provider of OLEX home and business security systems in Trinidad and Tobago. 4-channel DVR, 1TB and 4 1080p cameras. 8-channel DVR, 1TB and 8 1080p cameras. 16-channel DVR, 1TB and 16 1080p cameras. 4-channel DVR, 1TB, 2 1080p cameras. 8-channel DVR, 1TB and 4 1080p cameras. 16-channel DVR, 1TB and 8 1080p cameras. Installation services available. Upgrade to 2-year warranty also available. Wiz Computers Limited, bringing affordability to technology. Visit our website or Facebook page for more details.
Bakery Treats is known for its great baked products and service with a smile. We offer a variety of breads, cakes, and pastries. We use no preservatives or added chemicals for maintaining a healthy lifestyle. So visit us today. Put Bakery Treats on top of your shopping list.
By public demand, Farbinja Expo is now closing on July 16. Yes, you have just a few more days to visit Farbinja Expo, located at the white tent opposite Medford gas station, Chaguanas. Massive sale now on. Get up to 80% off. Spend $1,000 or more on links or credit card for a chance to spin to win up to $500 instantly. We cater for the entire family. Don't miss out on this opportunity to visit the best of the best. Now closing on July 16, located at the white tent opposite Medford gas station, Chaguanas, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m.
also, ladies and gentlemen, with respect to the stolen vehicles that was found in the Kunupia area. Look at the video.
He's a butcher.
Open up the lines. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch.
1 o'clock. 1 o'clock, well, there.
A set of vehicles in a chop shop, you know. Watch them. All in the back of the house, in a real big time vehicles, you know. A vehicle was stolen in Trin City area and traced to this residence. It's a chop shop. And they found about 10 other stolen vehicles. And this firearm here. See the firearm here? Remove the CG bar. And this firearm was found at the house. As you can see, the policeman with the firearm there. Hi, caller. Good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Hey, that Ramsu bag. Pull it back. Pull it back. Let me see Ramsu bag. Watch. That is ACP. Former ACP Stephen Ramsubag's son. Yes, stop. Yeah, he's the former ACP. This is Jeremiah Ramsubag, right? Yeah. Wait. Stop. PDH 30. All these are stolen vehicles, you know. All the vehicles stolen are stolen. All. And police are currently on the scene, huh? With records. Hi, caller. Good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Is your one thing this detail next? Watch. And they have all kind of lift and things stocks. We call this lift. What madness is this, boy? That is why I said it's over 47 million. Hi, caller. Good evening.
Hi, good afternoon, Mr. Ganalan.
Good afternoon.
I called to talk about my brother who did killing Crown Trees yesterday.
Okay, go ahead.
Right. My brother was never in no gang thing.
Okay,
but
hold a
yet
second.
still, all they put
Hold
him
a
up and
second.
talking about he was in this and he was in that and all kind of thing
Uh-huh.
last night.
Okay,
and
hold
I
on.
don't understand. I find that very disrespectful and very hurtful towards me.
Miss, did you hear me say that your brother was in any gang this
You
morning?
just said just now that I was listening to you though.
I say he was in a gang?
Yes, you were saying your thing. I was listening to you. You can't turn me around because I'm not deaf.
Lady, I never say your brother was in no gang. I say that police went to execute a search warrant.
All they're talking about thing, all they talking thing, all they don't know. You
Well,
understand?
you tell me. If you can get the picture up on a CG, that would be good.
The police saying that how he
And the
answered back
sister is
with
on the
them.
phone with
How
a
they could
CG.
kill the boy in his sleep and then he answered again. That making any sense to you?
Uh-huh.
That making any sense to you? Asking a question, yes or no?
What is, I'm not hearing you.
Right?
You need to quiet a little bit and speak a little slower. What exactly making sense?
I said, how could police say they come with warrants and kick down a door? Right? And the boy, how could they kill my brother in his sleep and said he answered back with a gun? What gun? If he was sleeping and they would already kill him.
Okay. Okay, I
That
listen.
making any sense?
Okay.
Yet still, I don't understand how forensics still in reach on the scene. Forensics in reach on the scene. They take the body, they take all the bullets, they take up all the shells and everything, and they went. And he's not even 26. The same, my brother is 26, my brother is 28 years of age.
Your brother has any matters before the courts?
My brother had weed matters against the court. The same, he had gun matters against the court. That makes my brother a bad person because he had weed matters against the court.
Okay, what matter you had before the court, miss?
Weed matters.
Only weed matters?
Yes, only weed matters. I was there every court dealt with my brother.
But they said he had gun matters, so that is not true?
He never had any gun matters. I could tell you that. But don't worry, God don't sleep at all. We all know God don't sleep. My aunt, we have police family, and we will be seeing about that.
Okay, have you all gone to police complaints authority?
No, we ain't gone yet. I still waiting for forensics to reach down on the scene.
So forensic never came on the scene?
Forensics never came on the scene.
Okay.
The police take whatever the plant and went with it.
Okay.
They shot him, then they let go the other shots, and that was it. That is very hurtful. And then to come and hear it on the news or talking something else, very hurtful towards me.
So you are saying, was your brother any member of any
And
of
his
the
name
ISIS?
is not Dylan Matthews. His name is Dylan McLean.
Let me ask you something. Was he attached to the unruly ISIS?
No, he wasn't.
Okay. Okay, here what I'll do. Listen to me. one of the operators will take your number off the air and I will give you a call after studio. Is that possible, ma'am? Okay, somebody is taking your number off the air. All right, so that was his sister of the young girl, of the guy who was murdered. Ma'am, come this way with respect to your relative. Come this way and tell me, come. Come and just tell me, come. Yeah, because I need to, yeah. No, we need to do this really fast. Come this way, come. The kids can come, you know. Yeah, just come fast. Come, Adore, come. Tell me exactly what, you know. Still like that. Face there.
Face so, come so, face so.
Anyhow, hear what? You go back. I'm going to put you up. Your daughter.
Yeah. Was murdered.
Was murdered?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
Nadine Smith?
Yes.
The suspect was never caught?
No. He was never caught.
Oh.
I was in Bellevue, and those are 3 children.
So let me ask you something. I want to ask you something. I said something just now, and somebody said they don't believe that. Did the social services, ever visited your home to help your children?
No.
Lady, you see, people, what I just said, they don't care. The system don't care.
Exactly.
How would this grandmother here?
Since the children and them, no one visit.
How this grandmother going to cope to mind the 3 children of her deceased daughter?
Not even a bottle of water.
One starting secondary school in September. All right? One passed the SCA. The 2 others going to school. How you coping? But and just as I said, it is so in a mess. Not even the social services. But if it was a relative of a PNM person, they would have already called up the board of social services, send you down, make sure you get a little money, make sure you get a food card, make sure you get this. I'm just showing you.
That is so true.
No counseling for any counseling for children? Where was the children when this happened?
Well, what happened, the little girl, she was the one, the little girl no, and the boy, I really didn't know.
And discover the body and whatnot?
Well, I really don't know.
Well, I can't interview them, but I'm just telling you people, this is the daughter. Do we have a clip of that incident? The area in the house here. Let's go back to the area in the house. Mom, don't turn around. Eh? This is the area where it happened. This is the house. All right. Her daughter, this happened on the
18th.
Rudolph Trace, Donald Hill, Bellevue.
Yes, I made Rudolph Trace.
On Monday, June the 18th?
Yes.
All right. The day after Father's Day. This is the house here. And this is the woman. Where she worked?
Joanna in Carnage. Joanna Restaurant. Yes.
And she was beaten to death with a hammer.
Yes.
And just as I said, and you see, that is why this program is the voice of the people, you know. Just I stood right here just now, you know, minutes ago, telling you that social services are even visiting the children and doing nothing for nobody. And I was referring to BALGOBIN family and them. But look, you have another family and another grandmother here with 3 children. Is she right?
Yes.
3 children who lost their mother. Apparently, there is a suspect who the police is searching for, a person of interest. Look at the person of interest. This person here. We have any other photos without a cap on? This is the person here. Still looking for him. Do you have any idea, Auntie, where we could find this guy? If we could just want to chat with him a bit.
I don't really know, because I said he was living in Bagatelle.
All right, well, I know everybody's locked on, but just to let you all know, I just decided to bring it up just to let you all know that how things happening in this country and government just, so wait, how you going to get money to send them children to school?
Well, I really don't know because I don't work anywhere.
You are working nowhere?
Nowhere.
So nobody here check you?
No.
How you going to buy snacks for them? How you going to buy clothes for them? How you going to buy school bag for them? And you're not looking like you are 66 years. You look well. But I'm just saying, how much a pension could do? Is 3,000 kind of money?
But you trying to have no clothes.
And they have no clothes?
What happened? All the clothes were scattered and I couldn't revive no clothes for them.
So that house belongs to who?
My daughter.
So somebody stay in the house right now?
No, it is locked up right now.
Because nobody really want to stay in the house. Way boy.
Well, the children by me, they don't want to go back
Now
there.
we can't tell the children to go down there?
No.
Because the mother died in the house.
Yeah.
So I'm just showing you what people are going through. 289 murders and down to the children, not even getting counseling. The children of the victims not even getting counseling or little help. Oh God, come out and say, well, you know, these children who lost their families, you know what we're going to do? Here, what we're going to give the girl a little grant to make sure and help the children so they can assist to go UV. Instead of building pool, instead of buying Benz, instead of fixing road, instead of going quieto and giving down in Mayaro 300 million, instead of building some dotations in Maruga, 289 people murdered. Help the children and then make sure that they have a little scholarship fund, that when the children become 18, that, you know, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, nothing.
Where am I getting money for he to go and register on Wednesday? I don't have any money.
What school are you going to register on?
Woodbrook first, Woodbrook
Look,
second.
Oh God.
I don't have no money to go and register because I don't know.
I really have to jump out there, you know. That's why I tell I want my OB van, you know. That's why I keep telling people, look, come together and let us buy this OB van, you know. I really have to jump out and go out there and start to hot up the streets now. I can't wait for the people to come and meet me, you know, to take taxi because they have no money to take taxi, you know. One day I talking to a man and his wife and his daughter. He don't even have money to go and find out what school his child pass to. And this lady even have money to come here to bring them 3 children. I know you're going back home, lady.
Well, you know.
I'll arrange transport for you. Who's the counselor? And I believe I have some hampers, some extra food and whatnot. Make sure and give it to the kids and them and see how we can help them, all right? Who's the counselor for your area?
Imbert.
Who?
Imbert.
Imbert is the...
He's the
Imbert is
MP.
the MP. The MP ever visited the children?
No.
Because, you know why? You think Imbert and them care? You think Imbert and care about people living in a house like that? Watch. Watch the house. Watch the house. 3 children affected. Watch. A gruesome crime like that. 3 children affected. And the member of parliament for the area never visited the family. Just imagine that. But you coming on the boat. And they're saying they care, you know. This is a party that cares. They don't care nothing about you. What going to happen with 3 children? If that people can buy books and that people can they're excited to get the booklets because they know they go buy the book. But that children who they're glad they pass on one side. But on the next side, we are getting money to go and buy book and thing right now, boy. Anybody willing to assist? The boy starts second. Do you have the booklets, auntie?
No, Wednesday I have to go and get it.
When they get the booklets, you have to pay to register or something?
Yeah.
How much you have to pay to register?
Well, I really don't know. It's 1,000
But since when you have to pay to register?
1,000 change. I don't know.
It have fees $1,000?
And change, I said, I don't know.
1,000 and change?
Yes.
Where is our college?
I said, what? I never knew about that. Because when
I remember when I go to register, my grandmother and got no money. They just went and put my name in the book and then.
No, but they say now they have to pay. You have to pay. I say, I never knew that.
You have to pay to register?
Yeah.
But where that money going to the government or the people in the school?
I really don't know. I don't know. I never went through all these
what
things.
ID? But where is that?
I never went
so the people have to pay. So what about to buy school books and just give $1,000? Well, then I should be getting my uniform free. Huh. Boy, I tell you, watch me, poor people dead in this country, you know. Watch me, not DEAD, you know. You're DED, you know. You're dead in this country, you know. It ain't nothing again can go wrong here, you know. Nothing against it. Suffer after suffer. Pain. Anybody willing to assist this family, get in contact with me, please, now. I really need some help to sort of them 3 children. And let's buy some school. But Rajiv will call me and think now. Rajiv, the parenting, I'll see you help a little boy for $5,000 and things. See what you can do now. All right, I see you can buy some school because we little deal and get the booklets and you're going to bring it now, right? Bring the booklets to me. Is 2 of them pass to school? One.
Yeah, 12 years old.
Yeah, but the next one have to get a uniform and they want go a new shirt, go back to school.
Yeah,
September, you can't go no dingy shirt when everybody come in there and with a new thing.
Nothing.
And even a proper uniform.
Just what they
and just as I said, the social services turn a blind eye because you know why? They are people of less straws. They are not the who is who. Let's take a break. Auntie, bring you arm thing for me. Thank you.
The rainy season is here, so be weather smart and change your tires to handle the nation's wet roads. After all, you don't want to be the one to cause any accidents, do you? So why not check out Racetrack Wheels right now? We have the latest rims in all sizes, all at drastically low prices. So be weather smart this season and change your tires right now at Racetrack Wheels. 2 massive locations, 330 Eastern Main Road, Aruca, and 82 Bucco Road in Tobago. Or call 642-1539 or 631-1044. Be weather smart.
Cookies and Cream has childhood dreams, kids' formal attire untold. Boys' 3-piece suits, ties, waistcoats and boots, girly dresses in taffeta and tulle. Cookies and Cream is the exclusive kids' formal clothing store for Trinidad and Tobago. Visit us at Port of Spain, Trin City or C3. Call 225-7750.
By public demand, Fab India Expo is now closing on July 16. Yes, you have just a few more days to visit Fab India Expo, located at the white tent opposite Medford gas station, Shagwarnas. Massive sale now on. Get up to 80% off. Spend $1,000 or more on links or credit card for a chance to spin to win up to $500 instantly. We cater for the entire family. Don't miss out on this opportunity to visit the best of the best. Now closing on July 16, located at the white tent opposite Medford gas station, Shagwarnas, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m.
Stuff and Drugs now open at Heartland Plaza in Shagwarnas, first world drugstore with best prices on drugs, vitamins, toiletries, stationery, grocery items, baby products and more. We also carry British Parliament Hilton water, Mara beans imported directly from Italy, bottled Nexium, Allegra, Zyrtec, gourmet foods and snacks, a selection of products not offered by any other pharmacy in Trinidad. So visit us today.
Come on into RMA Hardware today for all your building supplies from start to finish. We have decking sheets, under ceiling, new wave galvanized 26 gauge painted, I-beam, Z&C purlin, gypsum board, French style steel windows, red and concrete blocks, pick up at factory, T-cell cement, corrugated steel, garbage bins and much more at competitive prices and VAT inclusive. So check us out today.
Tower Farm Guest House, newest location at Shivan Drive, Sandy Grande. Enter unnoticed with that special someone. Secure parking and fully air-conditioned rooms. Open 24 hours for your convenience. Visit us today or call 299-3268.
One life, live it up, cause we got one life. One life, live it up, cause we got one life. One life, live it up, cause you don't get it twice. One life, live it up, cause you don't get it twice.
Strength in numbers is a force we can max.
It's your journey, our passion at Brantec. Visit us today at number 10 Londonville Main Road, Montrose, Shagwarnas, or contact us at 672-8575. Now open on Saturdays.
You know, ladies and gentlemen, the stolen vehicles video where it had about over 20 different vehicles in the yard. If we could get it really fast. Right, one man is in custody, one man is in custody. I got a photo of him a while ago. This man is in custody, assisting police with the investigation. Just to let you all know, this man is in fact, he's a Guyanese national. What's his name? All right, he's a Guyanese national. Look at another car there, watch. A set of stolen cars. Right through the whole yard full of stolen cars. Congratulations. Hey, that's what I'm telling you. You need to already come out and rile up. You remember last week, Monday, I highlighted a water main leaking in Welcome Road, Kunupia. Remember when I highlighted this? You all remember when we showed this? And watch me, nothing was done. The residents have been complaining. But just to let you all know, as a result of the show, the WASA people did go and started to fix it. I have a little video with the tractor and whatnot. But they need to pave back the road. They don't just show no break up stone and all kind of thing on the road, you know. Just to let you all know, they did dig up the hole and whatnot and fix the main and whatnot. So that is what you call performance. And I'm not going to tell WASA thank you. I'm not going to say thank you. I have no need to say thank you. That is your job. That is your job. And not, listen to me, I am not going to say thank you, WASA. That is your job. That is what you all have been paid for. So I'm not going to say, well, thanks, WASA. What the hell WASA do for me? That is their job. Let's go to headlines. And I did visit the David Guy's funeral home to examine the body of the man who was found hanging in the cellar. I'm going to show you a fast shot inside Vishnu Maharaj. I did go to there, Krishna Maharaj, at the Kunupia police station. So here you have a look at the body here. All right, so if you can put up a CG really fast, as you can see, they had no marks on his skin or anything, and the line was very consistent, as you can see. So I realized that there was no foul play in it. So ladies and gentlemen, you're going to see more about that on Monday. WhatsApp me on 2904426. Good night. Download the app. Make sure and help the children. Make sure and let us buy our Obi van. Let us go out and give them pressure. Good night.
There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We're gonna hunt you down. We're gonna hunt you down. We're gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Go crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe in your home, be safe in the streets. It's a